Hello everyone. I think we're all good and working. Welcome to Scribble Brigade. I'm so excited about this one. It's good to see you all. I can see lots of friendly faces in chat, all having a good little blether with each other. That's nice. Apologies about my voice. I'm still a little bit sick, and also apologies for postponing last week's Scribble Brigade if you were ready for it and I cancelled it on you. Sorry. Last week I couldn't string 5 words together without having a big coughing attack. And I didn't want to have to deal with that in front of you all because that's not fun. So I'm really crossing all my fingers and toes that I don't keep having coughing attacks. I think it's okay. I think I'm fine. But we will see. Yeah, anyway. Hello. Lots of cuties here. Who was here last week? The week before last week? Who was here for the Patreon one last week where we made our tiny mini little art together? It was so fun. It's really funny because when I was trying to think of what to do for this month, I was like, I've been working real scribbly and real kind of fast in my sketchbook lately. I want to sit down and just do something slow and really simple and small and delicate and thoughtful. And I was like, I don't know if it's going to go over well. I think maybe people will be bored. Maybe it's too, uninteresting. But I had so much fun doing it, and it looked like a lot of you all had a lot of fun as well. And there was a lot of amazing artwork that came out of it. So I was extra excited about today because I cannot wait to see what everyone does and how you all interpret this prompt in your own way. There were some very creative renditions the other week. So for this session, we're making tiny little mini art. Last week we ended up making about 15 pieces, and maybe today we can do a bit more. I'm not sure. We also went overtime. Last time we did a 2-hour session. Usually Scribble Brigades last for 1 hour, but I think we can do another 2-hour session or thereabouts. We'll see. We'll see if the coughing attacks catch me or not. So I gathered a bunch of reference images from my own camera roll and used those as prompts or references for us to copy on the screen. And that was really fun. But there was a few people that used their own references. There was someone who went away on a camping trip and they used all their camping photos. So I invite you to either use the reference images that I'm going to provide you, or if you have photos that you like, if you went on a trip recently, or maybe you've got a family photo album of old family members' travel photos or something, feel free to use those as well, whatever. It's free for your own brain to choose what you want to do. And Scribble Brigade. I have to be able to actually say the name Scribble Brigade. It's like a trampoline in my mouth. The Scribble Brigade is like that. I want it to be just like a nice, safe place for us to either do the things like follow along with me, or make it your own, adapt it. If you don't like drawing a certain thing that I'm drawing, you don't have to. Or if you want to use it as a bit of a co-working pal, you've got a big project you're working on, feel free to just hang out with us and work on your own thing while we do this, and maybe you can come back to it later. Yeah, I don't know. So for this session, I think I just said, didn't I? I said it all. What you'll need. Okay, let's talk about that. What materials you'll need. So I have cut out a bunch of little squares. And these are just little bits of watercolor paper. Nothing fancy. It's just actually quite cheap watercolor paper. And they're about 4 centimeters square. You can choose to go bigger, you can choose to go smaller, you can choose to do some rectangles, some circles, some triangles, whatever you want. And I'm going to move over to this screen to show you this one here. So this is what we did last time. Look at me, all green screen. This is a level up. Yeah, I got a green screen, and now I could be like a little ghost on top of the workspace. It's very fun. So yeah, this is what I did last week, and I stuck it in my sketchbook. I had a pre-blobbinated painted page, and I stuck them in, and it looks really cute. Even my little swatch piece here. But yeah, so the pieces of paper are 4 by 4 centimeters, but the little drawing inside is probably more like 2 centimeters. So they're really little. They're really little. And it may seem like doing really small artwork is easy because it's less detail, because there's less things you have to draw. But actually it's quite difficult. It uses a whole different part of your brain and a whole different part of your thinking. Like, you have to think about what details are important. What can I strip out and it still looks like the thing? How can I layer in a smart way so that I am not overloading with detail? Yeah, I mean, if there's a tree in whatever landscape I give you that doesn't quite fit your framing, cut it out. So these have been, mine are all square, and the reference images I've given you, I have sort of composed vaguely. I've left a little bit of bumper room, so if you do want to like focus in on one tree or focus in on one flower instead of the whole thing, like what I did with these two, I focused in on one flower kind of. You can do that. So make it your own and have fun with it, and let's just like scribble and be silly. We're going to go into this light-hearted, and the point of Scribble Brigade is to just have fun and try something new that you wouldn't otherwise try. And yeah, don't be hard on yourself. This is just going to be a fun experiment time. And yeah, we get to make some cute artwork from it. I'm seeing lots of comments in the chat. Let me have a quick zip through. Hello everyone. Oh, some cuties here. Hello. Who's first time live on the Scribble Brigade today? Let me know. Put your hand up and say hi if you want to. I'm seeing lots of cuties. Yes, you can still, yeah, my voice is still a bit croaky from the sickness. I've been having a lot of ginger and honey tea. So much. And lemon. Yes, the magenta is good. I've got my bright orange flower on as well. Feeling fancy. Drawn from darkness. My uncle just sent me some lovely ones from his trip to Anglesey. Oh, amazing. You've already smeared paint and you haven't even started. Relatable. Some people from the other side of the world, hello. Oh, it's late for you guys. 1 a.m. for someone. Amazing. Thanks for being here. I know it's so hard, like being in Australia, finding finding a time that works for me and a lot of other people is so difficult. Okay, I'm quickly going through blah, blah, blah. Mia, first time from Massachusetts. Marie Michelle, first time. Angela Ang, hello. Emily, amazing. Lots of first timers. I'm so excited. Ellie, Abby, Trix, Ellie again, another Ellie. DC style. How cool. Did it get blurry? Maybe the quality, depending on your internet connection, it might just like the internet quality might make the image blurry or not. So hopefully it's all good. Drawn from darkness, thank you. The green screen's fun, isn't it? I got it the other day. It was one of those 1 a.m. scrolling on Instagram ad popped up purchases. I was like, I'm gonna get a green screen. How fun. So now I can be on my desk. Look at me. Little ant laying on my desk. Okay, I'm going to chuck in a quick ad. Gather your paper, either cut them out like this, or you can do up a little grid in your sketchbook. random shapes. You can do it nicely. I don't know, whatever you want. I'm going to run a quick ad right now. I never know if it's working. It should be working. For those of you who have premium or don't have to watch ads, hi. Hopefully in like 5 seconds people will be able to tick back over. Okay, so what materials are you all using? Last time I used Tombow markers, and I think I'm going to stick with the Tombow markers because they were really fun, and I'm a huge fan of Tombow markers. So I'm going to continue with Tombow markers. I've got a little swatch piece of paper here as well, just because with an old drawing on the back. I don't know, it's fun. And, you know, with Tombow markers, like the colour of the lid is sometimes deceptive. So I like to have a little swatchy paper so I can actually know what colour I'm using. Yeah. You want to see me in my own landscape? I can do that now. Do whatever I want in the green. We can have a Scribble Brigade from inside a snail shell if we want. Neo colours, ooh, go Abby. Tombows and oohoo markers, amazing. Pencils, some uncool name, hi. Usually at work, sick days are good for something. The Artex PL coloured pencils, that looks fun. Boring Gremlin's brother is using quill and ink. I cannot wait to see that. We do have a show and tell at the end where I'll put a link in the Discord for you to join the Discord if you're not in the Discord already, so you can share and we can do a little show and tell. I love the show and tell. It's like a little cheerleader party for everyone. It's so fun. Staedtler brush markers, flare pens. Oh, the place that I'd like to nap. Yes, I can green screen on that. Gouache on tiny sticky notes. I love that. Nan, Sophie, you're a brilliant artist. Oh, I've been housebound with long haul COVID last few years, and I just wanted to thank you for bringing art, beauty, and oh, thank you. That's really nice of you to say. Cute. Okay, amazing. Thanks everyone. Let's just jump in, shall we? Let's begin. I'm looking forward to drawing. I'm gonna move that over there because we kind of want to see it a little bit, but not fully. Let's get some squares ready. So I am going to actually remove the dog hair that's floating around. Animal people, you know. I'm gonna grab my first little square, and I'm just using a pencil, and I'm just roughly drawing in a square on the inside because I'm gonna try and like match it to these and have an even bigger spread. I just sticky taped these in with washi tape so I can pull them out really easily, and maybe they'll look cool on your wall or something. I don't know. Imagine like making a big frame with them all. Okay, I'm gonna stop leathering now. Drawn Dem, I got your Ireland and Scotland books and I can't take. I am so happy you like them. I'm really proud of those Ireland and Scotland sketchbook art books. Oh, stop being so cute. Okay, let's go over here. You're distracting me. Okay, I love you. Now, let's do some drawing, shall we? I'm going to grab out some of my Tombows. So, I'm not gonna put on a timer for us because I want to have a chill sesh. A lot of Scribble Brigades I make us work hard and work fast, but not today. Not today. I'm just gonna, I don't know, maybe kind of go at my pace. And if that is too fast for you, it's fine. You can always replay and spend more time, or I'm not sure if during the live sessions you can pause it because then it's sort of like, I don't know, you stop the liveness of it. But anyway, we're just gonna draw slow, and I'll take longer than usual because I'll be chatting and stuff like that. I'm just gonna grab out a bunch of colors. So I want you to think about the amount of detail we're seeing in this first reference image. It's quite a lot. And we're drawing really small. So you can think about how you'd maybe like to crop it or how you'd like to stylize it. Maybe you're just doing a one-line contour drawing with a one single pen, whatever it is. I'm just gonna maybe focus on the pansy and put it in the center. It's actually a viola. And I hope you can see my little screen okay. I love how I can overlap over my little logo. That's fun in my head. Having so much fun with the green screen. Okay, let's begin. I'm gonna start with a light yellow for the little yellow blush. Good thing about Tombos is you can like really paint with them quite well and blend with them nicely. Yeah, and I'd like you to also think about what you'd like to achieve here in this Scribble Brigade. Are you gonna just do something that feels comfy? Or are you going to try and challenge yourself by, I don't know, doing something really limited? Maybe you want to only work with 3 colors for the whole thing and see how you go with that. Or, I don't know, maybe you want to go really graphic, really stylized, see how you go with that. I think I want to do a mixture between semi-realistic, tiny, which makes it a little bit minimal, and like graphic. I don't know. We can evolve with what we're doing as well. If you decide on one goal for yourself and then that evolves, that's also fine. I also hope, I'm not talking too much, I also hope that the music and everything is okay, not too loud, not too quiet. Let me know. And if you have any like burning questions or something in the chat, just and I don't see it, just ask again in a few minutes and hopefully I will see it. I'll try. It's hard to draw and talk and chat at the same time. You may be able to hear my dogs doing things in the background. My dogs are behind the green screen. I'm in my lounge room. Behind the green screen is the couch. And I can hear a dog scratching the couch trying to get into a blanket. Because it's winter here in Melbourne. And I have greyhounds. And they freaking love blankets. I'm gonna change like the background to a dark blue. The music could be louder, but I'm having a lovely time. I can make the music a couple of little titchies louder. Is that okay? Hopefully that's okay. I'm gonna help my dog. She needs a blanket, pronto. Are you okay back there? Do you need a blankie? I hear you scratching. Yeah, good girl. You get. Lay down. Good girl. Lay down. Get in. Good girl. Oh, there you go. Little dumpling. It's funny how small greyhounds can get if you give them a blanket. I'm giving my pansy like quite a dark blue background because I don't know, my decision just evolved like that. Just to make it pop, I guess. So yeah, don't feel like you have to copy the image in front of you super perfectly. Yeah. So tiny. My dog knows it's 1:20 a.m. She's snoozing on my bed next to me. Border Terrier. I love Border Terriers. My dog is part Italian Greyhound and he's always trying to get under a blanket. I've got 2 Greyhounds and BB is always, she's like me, she runs hot all the time, is always hot. And so she never likes blankets, but Pia is always cold. Okay. I think that's our first little one pretty much done. I want to add some quick little details for the little winky line bits. Fun. Cute. I love pansies. As you can tell, I've got like 3 tattoos of pansies. They're my favourite. Oh, how sweet is that? It's so little, so satisfying. Nice and blobby. Your Greyhound is there too, currently licking my knees. I love that. So silly. Sophie, how can we send you fan art or gifts? Oh, that's so nice. Thank you, Emily. I actually have my little PO box on my website. If you would like to, you honestly don't have to, but who doesn't love receiving gifts? I post a lot of orders out to people, you know, every week and stuff, and so yeah, that would be nice to have my own little special thing. That's very kind of you. Drawn from darkness. Oh, cuties. Cute. Thank you. Everyone's talking about their animals also, which is another big fun thing for me. I love people's animals. I love my own animals. Ashley's got a Frenchie. I hope he's doing okay after his vet visit. Drawn from darkness, 5 water terriers and 1 staffy. Oh, amazing. I grew up with 4 Basenjis. Also chaos. Oh, Emily, that's so nice of you. Brexit, yes. Drawn for darkness. Mm-hmm. Raquel, hello, first time here. I wanted to say your art is amazing. Love from Brazil. Oh, thank you. Michelle, cats and foster kittens here. Yay, I love a foster mum or foster parent. I fostered greyhounds for about 10 years and it's just like, it's the most difficult but the most wonderful thing I've ever done. You used to have 36 sheep as pets. 2 Bengals. Okay, let's keep going. I could just stop and talk about animals forever. Thank you for doing that first one with us. Let's move on to the next one, which is this fun beach scene with, look at those epic clouds. I'm just going to vaguely draw in my little square. That one's a bit big. Hope you're all going okay. I spent a long time on that first one, just because dogs needed care and attention. But we can speed it up a little bit, because we want to get as many done as we can in the next couple hours. Okay, let's look at the colours we've got here. There's lots of like pinks and purples and creams. Golds and blues, creamy goodness. So I'm gonna get kind of, I don't know, a bit abstract, a bit blobby here. This is at a beach in the Gold Coast here in Australia. I was at the Gold Coast earlier this year in March. Just having a holiday. Who would have thought? I think it was my first time having just a holiday for the sake of having a holiday. And not it being either a family thing or a semi-work thing. I mean, when I went to Ireland and Scotland, it was 100% a work thing, more or less. But also the best kind of work thing. So this is the first time I'd properly been on a holiday for doing nothing, and it felt so indulgent. Yeah, weird. It was a weird feeling. Never really been able to do that before. Having an indulgent holiday. It was nice. The greyish purple of the clouds at the bottom is nice. I'm sort of changing the saturation of that to more of a purple, I think, rather than going grey. And with Tombows, you can pick up other colours and place them down and layer. Very fun. Very simple little one, this one. And try not to, let me move that a little bit. I feel like whenever I scribble at my camera, my tripod thing is on top of me, basically. And every time I scribble, I can hear it banging against the side of the computer. There we go. There's my little beachy scene. I'm gonna use the eraser and just get rid of the pencil lines around the edge. There we go. Little. So little. Cute. Let's move on to the next one. Here we go, here's another little one. Oh, that's nice. Like I've never seen this photo before. That's a nice place. Where is that? I can't actually remember where that is. Somewhere in Melbourne. Lovely thing. There's a little black bird in the bottom left. So have a look at this and think what's important. Do you want to try and attempt the whole thing? Maybe the water is really dramatic and maybe you want the water to take up most of the space. Or maybe you want less water, more trees. I really like the look of those two almost bright yellow trees on the right side there. So maybe I'm going to make sure that they're part of it, and then the waterfall. Maybe I'll make it be there's more water. That was good English. Let's see how we go. What if I put the water up here? The waterfall. Just vague sketching in, and the tree here. Yellow bits. It's a tricky one because there is a lot of detail, isn't there? Yeah, see how you go. Simplify. Find one spot only. Remove some things. The water is like that. This is actually a perfect colour for the water. And the reflections go down. I always find reflections and stuff really quite difficult to fathom in my brain. Like, how do you see what's happening? It's almost like there's too much happening. It's hard for me to actually see what's going on. You know what I mean? You know when you look at a landscape and you're like, I can't even see what's happening. There's so much happening. It's so nice. Brain is malfunctioning. I'm like upping the saturation of that reddish brown wood chips, I guess they are. There. Some tree stuff. I like the little floofs of bushes and plants at the bottom of the rocky part of the waterfall there too. That's nice. And if it ends up just looking like a blob of colour, it's fine, because when they're all together, all of the mini ones, you don't really notice the ones that you don't like as much because they're surrounded by so many things. So if you don't like it, it'll just almost disappear into the background a little bit. So take that as a comfort. It's hard to like hold on to the piece of paper while doing things. It's so small. Pine nettles, yeah, like old and dried pine tree thingies. I like that tree is kind of blue. Yeah, I mean, it looks just like a blob of colours. Get some dark brown out and just do some depth in the background. Something. Maybe there's some little thing here. I do love how reflections look, but my brain finds them so hard to do. Need to do some more en plein air painting and like look at things really hard. Okay, there's that one. Leaving it fairly vague. You can kind of tell that it's like a little waterfall-y scene or a little foresty water scene. I think that tree sticks out too much. There we go. Nice. Lots of little details there. There's my little one. I don't know. There we go. Next! Let's keep it going. You skipped the reflections? Oh well. Next one is another flower. A lot of flowers. This is like my garden. All the flowers in my garden and some around the place. Just pictures of flowers I say hello to. I feel like this pencil I picked out is way too dark. I need a really light pencil. Anyway, it's fine. This is a fun one. I like these flowers. Even though I think they're like a pest. Are they? They definitely strangle other things. But they're so pretty. I'm gonna use maybe this purple, this one. And it's just a circle. I'm just going right in the middle there. And I'm gonna leave the little circle inside. How are we all going? We all okay with the pace and everything? That one, and then get this like fuchsia pink out. Oh, that's a bit too pink, a bit too powerful. With Tombos, it's either like really soft and pastel-y or just like 100% power. I might have to just go with it. Let's just go with it. Drying it a little bit. You're having a relaxing time? Yay! This is bindweed. It looks like we had two completely different references. Funny. I mean, that's like part of the fun of it, seeing how different people interpret things differently. That's another part of the show and tell section that I love. Just love seeing how we all see things, see the same thing so differently, or how our hand interprets things so differently. It's really fun. It's really fun. I want to get a bit more vibrant, so I'm gonna find a nice bright blue. I do struggle with the blues, the Tombow blues. Get a layer of that over there. Pretty. Maybe even another layer of that blue. Really get that ultraviolet kind of color out. And then a green. I'm doing a flat green background, and then I'm going to use a bit of negative space and cut around the shape of the leaves with a darker green, and just hint at some of the leaf shapes in the background here. I'm not gonna copy it perfectly, but I want it to just look like a flower just in a big pile of leaves. Yeah, these flowers grow in our backyard. There's the old fence is in the backyard, and it's all kind of broken down and wooden, and it looks really nice. It looks very cottagey, and this flower is growing all over it. I like it. I want to set up actually a little garden bed near there so that I can grow other flowers around it, which means that I probably have to pull these guys out because they will strangulize whatever other flowers I have there. But I just love the look in gardens of that overgrown flowers and stuff everywhere. So fun. Okay, I think that's my little one done. What do you reckon? It's so simple, but I really I don't know, I really like how graphic it is, actually. It's fun. There we go. Look at that. Look at them all together. How satisfying. I'm going to run a quick ad. I'm sorry about doing the ads. I really don't like doing them, but I got to pay for my dog's eye medication somehow. So give me a few seconds. I will run a quick ad, and then I will move on to the next reference image. There we go. It's like a starfish painted by nature. It's it's something magical, isn't it, these little flowers, even though they are weeds. You have to pull light and dig deep with the bindweed. Ugh. Get that bag, girl. Thanks, Emily. Funny. It's difficult sometimes having a senior dog. My greyhound BB, it's sad. She's getting to that age where, she's starting to just fall apart a little bit. And my heart is falling apart a little bit. I'm trying not to think about it too much. But she's doing good. For a dog that's been teetering on the edge of almost complete blindness because of her panis, she's doing real good. I love her. I love my doggies. My favourite people. Yeah, they definitely teach the next. Our younger greyhound has certainly learnt a lot from BB, and actually BB has learnt a lot from our younger greyhound. BB never knew how to play or ask for anything, ask for attention, and since Pia has been around for the last 3 or 4 years, BB's been very demanding. She now knows how to ask for love, and it's really funny. It's very cute. And she knows how to play with toys now. Oh, so cool. Watching dogs grow and develop and learn how to be loved. Like from a dog that never had a bed. She lived in a pen and it was only concrete. Oh. Now the bed is the best place. Love it. She literally has found her voice, Abby. She can sing opera as well. Them dogs. All our animals, I love them. Okay, shall we move to the next image? Let's do it. Got another flower here. Feel free to draw the hand or completely ignore it. You can see here last week we did one with the hand, and it was hard. Drawing hands like that is hard. So feel free to just completely get rid of it if you want to. These are cosmos. This is a fancy cosmos. I forgot what it's called. But my friend Sarah gave me a bunch of interesting cosmos seeds. And that's what appeared. And it's very cool. Made me very happy. So again, I think I'm just going to focus on that flower being... I might attempt the hand. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm just going to do a big light pink blob there, and the hand is kind of also a big light pink blob. And get layering. Oh yeah, pink hand time again. Oh yeah, was it last week your hand was bright pink or something like that? That was fun. I actually really enjoyed that as a style choice for you. Very satisfying. Now, there's a lot of detail in this here flower. So, I don't know, maybe I'll just... It's a hard one to try and do really graphic because it's got that pink outline. Start somewhere and... Can you hear my tripod banging against the side of the computer when I draw? Because that would be very annoying if you can. I really hope you can't. Like that. Can you hear that? Oh dear. I hope not. If you can, I will try to stop. You can, yeah, that was because I was shaking it pretty hard, but I don't know, maybe, how can I stop this? There. Okay, that should do it. For those who have the volume up all the way. I really love the leaves, the cosmos leaves. They're very fun. Like dinosaurs or something. All like spiky and leafy. I like using different greens across the stem, across the leaves on the same plant, just to, I don't know, makes it dynamic, more dynamic. Yeah, flowers are so interesting, aren't they? They are like, they're dinosaurs. They're all dinosaurs. Everything's dinosaurs. Some lime green around. Like making the dirt in the background, you know, dirt's kind of purple, isn't it? In a weird way. It's fun to look at things and try to figure out the colours to use to build up to make that colour by using other colours? Do those words make sense? What colours are within colours? I'm sure you know what I mean. And that's like the good thing about layering, is that you can use so many different colours to make up colours. You can't really tell that I've drawn a hand. I have to draw the little creases, but I don't want it to be too... This is just me talking to myself. I don't want it to be too detailed. Like, I don't want all the hand creases to distract me from the flower. I made the inside a bit too dark. Oh well. There's a lot of kind of information here. You know, I also struggle sometimes. I'm like, this is my challenge. I'm going to do something really graphic and really stripped back, and just like really play with shape language and simplify, and I just don't. I forget, or I get bogged down in the details, and then gotta like keep wrangling myself out of that and get back on track with the little challenge I set myself. Anyway, there we go. This is a good sketchbook filler, actually. There's mine. It's a bit blobbinated, but like I said earlier, if you don't like one, it'll just get lost in the pile of all the other ones. It's fine. Let's move on to the next one. I'm going to put my little square in here. I love that I was really careful about ruling out my cutout pieces of paper, making sure they were all the same. And then now drawing the little rectangle or the little square inside. I don't care if it's not the same. Candy Stripe Cosmos, that's the one. Yes. Okay, next. Next. Oh, speaking of greyhounds, I'm going to make you draw Pia. I feel like, actually, is it a bit clipped? Let me just make sure we're not, oops, clipping a bit of the image. Yeah, we are. I knew it. I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? Oh, I clipped quite a lot of it. There we go. More or less. There we go. Lovely. There's Pia, my greyhound, making you all draw her. Pia will be purple. Yeah, I mean, again with like the what colours make up the colour. I often draw her first in pinks and blues, or purples. It's great. I'm gonna go with some bluey backgroundy stuff. Detective Sophie, case solved. Oh, you're all amazing. Love a good teamwork like that. So feel like if you want to crop anything, or if you want to, I don't know, not draw this one and draw something else, that's totally fine. I'm going to crop it a little bit, I think. Just see how we go. Greyhounds have very fun shapes. They're very fun to draw. If you're like stuck if you want to do life drawing but you don't have a model in front of you, greyhounds are great because they have got such weird and wonderful body shapes. All dogs really. Really good for learning how to play with shapes and stylizing and stuff. Yeah. So this is Pia. Let me take this as an excuse to talk about my dog. I took her in as a foster dog when she was 4 months old. She was So small. And that is really rare because in the racing industry, they like to keep them for about 2 years so that they're fully developed and their muscles are fully developed and stuff like that to try and race them. But Pia was born with some strange muscle clusters across her legs. You can't really see, you can see the knobbly bit on her knee here. But yeah, so she's got all these muscle clusters across her legs, and that means that it might be an issue when she gets older, like arthritis or whatever, or just restriction in movement. And so the trainer was like, nope, can't use this dog. And the rescue group that I am a part of were looking for a foster carer who had a lot of experience. And because I had been fostering for so long, this was also in the middle of the pandemic. They were like, do you want a puppy during lockdown? And I said yes. And it was always against my rules to get a puppy because they can be adopted so easily. I always took on the really old dogs. The older the better. But puppies are so rare in the industry, and I was like, oh, sure. Got, they're more specialty because you have to train them real good and all that kind of stuff. And one of my special interests is dog body language and training and teaching dogs how to be dogs. And so we got her, and it was an instant love. We adopted her. So that's called, in our industry, that's called foster fail. And it's the best kind of fail because you're failing to find them a new home. It's always the best when foster carers end up adopting the dogs. Because the dogs, learn so much with their foster carers, and it's where they learn how to be a dog. So it's very cool. Now we have this great dog. And she's my little best buddy. My little mate. Thanks for letting me talk about my dog, Pia. Here we go. My animal. My little friend. Cute. That one's quite vague. Cut off the I added her snoot. Actually, maybe I'll make it. It needs to just be out a little bit more. Just out of the frame, and maybe the tail too. Why not? That's cute. The other week when we did this, someone's style choice was to have all the squares and then just one little element stuck out of each square. So I'm being inspired by that person right now. There we go. Hee hee. I don't think I've ever drawn a dog. I rarely draw cats, so it's funny. I really need to draw more cats. I love cats. I grew up with cats as well. My Ernie is a foster fail too. The first person who wanted him was completely unfit, and when we met him as the foster parents, we had first dibs. I love that. Yay, foster fails everywhere. I love it. Let's go to the next one. We're gonna do another beachy sky situation. I mean, I live right next to the beach. I live halfway between the beach and the forest. It's great. So I get all of it. Okay. This one, I used a filter, and saved the image as the filtered version, but not the actual image first. So this is all I got of this memory, but that's all right. Now I'm going to just have a tiny bit of water at the bottom. Use my light blue just to kind of sketch in the things, the shine of the water, and then use the darker colors to kind of cut in to the shine of the sun. And there's like a little jet ski thing, which is a fun little extra added texture there. So I'm layering with a green first, like a sage green, and then I'm going to go over the top of that with a blue to kind of, yeah, I don't know, build up interesting colours. Create our own colours. I'm not actually going to draw the jet ski either because it's so small. There we go. And the sky in a similar way. Start really light. Bit of negative space with the clouds there. Clouds are another hard one, aren't they? They're like, we see them every day, all the time. But they're difficult to draw because they're so abstract. And I get a slightly darker blue and just layer by dibby-dabbing. There's a bit of a vignette to the photo. Feel free to just completely disregard that if you want. But it's kind of interesting at the same time. See if I can achieve it a little bit. Sometimes it's good to have slightly running out of ink tombos, so you can do like a bit of a fluffy layer maneuver and really build up some nice textures there. Let's see, so I've got a bit of a dark moment here. Let's go back to, where is the one that I was using? Yeah, this one. That's running out, that's kind of fluffy, and use that to then blend in that vignette with the darker one I just used. Fun. There we go. Lovely. There's my little one. It's very glowy. Hee. Put that there. Let's go to the next one. Yes, this one. Oh, how cute is that? Can that be my house, please? I'm just gonna blow my nose real quick. Okay. The sickness. I hate being sick. It's such a waste of time. Got stuff to do. Drawings to draw. Admin to admin. So this is a beautiful little country garden that I visited with some friends a few weeks ago. It's like a little botanical garden kind of thing. I really love these orange yellow flower floofs there, and the house, of course, which I'm gonna like, I don't know, I guess the base of it in purple. Let's see how we go. like that maybe, and then the roof is kind of a light bluey. I'm gonna layer the heck out of this. Clouds are hard. Luckily there's not any clouds in this one. Okay, now let's get some, maybe some light pinky orange. Yeah, I like to keep my Tombow markers, the ones that are slightly running out, because they're good for painting with, more or less. Get some chunks of green in. Is anyone here working from their own images? How are you going? Looking for some sage green. Yes, that's the color I want. I'm not including the white poles or anything. I think they're just a bit busy for me. I have the hills in the background. I like that there's a bit of a lighter path there. That's nice too. It's going. Good. Some nice dark bits happening too, just to build up some nice texture. Fun. Let's get some of the roof, not the roof, the building words in. What's this colour? Let's simplify it. Oh, there's trees poking all the way up to the top there. Cute. Let's get this a bit darker too, this side of the house. Just nice and simple. I used a lot of dark greens. I should have used a bit more vibrant greens. Just layer over the top with some vibrant greens. I think that'll do it for that one. Nice and simple. Not really that simple though. There we go, that's quite cute. Alright, now look at us, we've done 8. I reckon, I mean, we've been going for an hour. I think we can do another 8. I'm gonna run a quick ad and put myself on mute because I need to blow my nose. The sickness life continues. Mute, how do I mute myself? There we go. Hydration station. Have a shake, have a stretch. Stand up if you need. Have some water. Make your space comfy. If it's gotten a bit chaos, do a quick tidy. Let me take this little opportunity to tell you something fun that's happening. Let's head over here. My very good, very dear, very wonderful friend Lucy and I have been making a podcast, and we are going to be launching it this Saturday, next Saturday. Anyway, Saturday the 26th. We're going to be premiering our first ever episode at 8 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So that would be 2 hours before, like, what the Scribble Brigade is, that it starts. Those are good words. 8 a.m. Scribble Brigade starts at 10. So if it's like 4 p.m. your time, it'll be 2 p.m. And it's probably going to be Friday night if you're in the States or wherever. So, here, look at that. Yay. So that's us. That's where you can find us. We are two neurodivergent artists. Lucy is also an art therapist, and I'm an artist illustrator, and we sit down and we talk about our experiences. We talk about brain things, we talk about art things, and like just how that affects us and the world that we live in, being neurodivergent artists, women, Australian, and it's fully animated. I decided to animate the podcast, so it's cute. There's our little characters there, and it's very simply animated, but it's fun, and so it's something that you can watch if you want, or you can just listen to it. The first couple episodes we actually recorded 2 years ago, so I feel like a lot of life and a lot of self-reflection and changes has happened in 2 years since our first 2 episodes, but they're still good and they're still relevant and they're nice anyway. So our first episode will be airing on Saturday the 26th of July at 8 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, and our YouTube is at Pencil Dust Pod. So you should definitely go subscribe and have a look and support us on our brand new tiny endeavor. Talking isn't necessarily natural to me. Saying words isn't necessarily natural to me, and maybe that comes with being neurodivergent and ADHD, and I've got ADHD. So like sometimes my communication style is a bit confusing to a lot of people. So we decided to do a podcast. What else do you do? So I would love if you popped over there and had a look, because I'm really excited and we're really proud of it. And I hope you'll like it too. Yeah, it's cute. And my brother did the music as well. My brother is a musician. So it's just like very small made. It's just Lucy and I and my brother Rory who did the music, and that's it. Did it all ourselves. So it's fun. Anyway, there we go. I'll put that away now. Thanks for listening to that. Let's keep going, I reckon. Yay, podcast. Let's move on to the next image. Here we have a nice cluster of textures and a fence. Amazing. Thank you. Thanks for following our little Pencil Dust. Did I say that's what it was called? Our podcast is called Pencil Dust. It's very fun. It's nice to also have an opportunity to actually sit down with your friend and talk at length about experiences and thoughts that you've had in the world as a human being. So that's also a very nice experience as well that I've been having. Yeah. I love these 2 bright yellow, or 3, there's actually 3 bright yellow nasturtium flowers over there. I'm going to kind of focus on them, and I'm going to also bring in some of these little orangey red berries. So I'm not like perfectly copying the reference image. Just taking those cute things that I like and putting them together. Fun. I think I'm going to do a bit of positive and negative space stuff here. So I'm drawing in like the blobs of the flowers and the leaves that I want to focus on first. And then I'm going to grab this purple and fill in that space where the fence posts are. Just kind of messily. Maybe I'll go all the way down. Yeah. Like that. And then powers of negative space. Drying it with my I always have really hot hands. And it's perfect for drying things really quickly. Sometimes I just like have to hover over stuff. And I can dry it with my very hot hands. Layer some colours. I'm going to knock out all the detail behind the fence and just use the kind of a dark green to fill that in. Because that detail isn't important to me today. And push in around the fence posts there. Cute. There's a magpie. I'm sitting like in my lounge room. The front window is just there. There's a magpie out there. Baby magpie, cute. Looking for his lunch snack. My studio is at home. I work from home. My studio is the spare bedroom, but we have a guest staying with us. My partner Thomas's sister is staying with us from Chile. So I've converted the studio into her room for the time being. And it's been really nice hanging out in the lounge room and doing my thing there. I get to see the world go by a bit more. Feel a bit more included in the world. It's nice. I like this one. It just sort of becomes a blob of colours. That's fun. I'm going to continue to just let it be a blob of colours because part of me wants to go in and do more details, but I like the blobs. Kind of reminds me of this one that we did last week, which was a big favourite for everyone. So I'll stick to that vibe, I reckon. I like it. The little hot orange berries look very cute. Let's get some little bit more contrast down here. There we go. I think that's that one. Framing these in gold paint marker is giving me life. Oh, how cool. There's that little one. Probably my fence posts are a bit bright, but that's okay. Stylized choice. Let's keep going. Next. Yay, Lucy made it. Lucy! I just did a big spiel about our pencil dust. Lucy, aka Embrace This Space. She's my co-podcast person. I'm very excited about it. Olivia, I wish I could stick around longer. Thank you, Sophie. Thank you for being here. Yams, hello. You caught it late. We've been going for an hour and a little bit, but we got more drawings to draw. I'm going to keep going. And then we have show and tell. This is the next one. How cute are they? So freaking cute. Okay, going back in with my layering stuff, and I'm going to actually start with, I might go, do I want to go, no, I'll do it one on top of the other. Layering with my light yellow first. There's like a bit of peachiness, which is so nice. Put some peachiness in as well here. Use my very hot hands and arms to dry that. Going with some orange flecks all around. I love how this bottom one has like a chunk of orange. The top left of it there, that's really cute. Paint that in a little bit with my peach. Just with the blobs, the blobbing action. Keep it nice and... This is me talking to myself. Sophie, keep it nice and blobby, stylized something. And I'm just gonna fill in background with green. I feel like I need to speed up a little bit if we want to get 15 or so done. First layer of green there. Oh, this is a cute one. Sorry, I'm making the camera wobble so much with all of my excitement. Layering with some pink, like red almost, purpley red. Yeah. Cute. Aren't they pretty? Very pretty. I love flowers. I love growing flowers. I love drawing flowers. I love the symbolism of flowers. They're like a language that I relate to a lot. I'm gonna get some of the, do I really want to go super dark green? Maybe. Just laughing at the neighbour's dog. She always runs into our front yard because she knows we've got dogs, and it's very cute. Yeah, I'll just chuck in some medium green around the edge and just cut in a little bit to kind of define a few petals, but not heaps. The petals of these flowers are so dense. If you do have to leave early, And you still want to be part of the show and tell, so you can watch it back on the replay later. Actually, I will quickly give you access to the Discord. This will give you access for, I mean, once you sign up, you're in. But for those who are watching in replay, you might not be able to use this link. It's only going to be active for about 4 hours, 3 hours, something like that. There we go. Cute. Enjoy. Yeah, so there's a channel called the Scribble Brigade, and just pop in your whatever you want to share. Don't feel like you need to, but it is fun. There we go. I'm going to leave those ones like that. I could probably go with doing a little bit darker in the middle, but I'm going to leave it. They're cute. Next. Draw my little square. How many more do I have? I've got a few more. Here we go, another nice landscape. So this is beautiful lighthouse at an amazing location I love called Cape Schanck on the Mornington Peninsula. It's one of my favourite places to go. I love it. EBDB flower symbolism is so complex. The symbolism of flowers in memorials and graveyards, cemeteries is very interesting. I love that. Fascinating. Okay. Where are we going to begin here? I'm going to use my blue to kind of sketch out some shapes. Oh, Caitlin, it's so nice. Who here, I know a lot of Aussies here would have, but who here has watched Around the Twist? This is not the lighthouse from Around the Twist, but I can't help but getting the Around the Twist song in my head every time I see any lighthouse. Did you ever felt like this? How strange things happen. Are you going round the twist? Absolutely iconic TV show. Amazing. Traumatizing. Awakening. Amazing in so many ways. I still think about the episode where Pete's mouth gets really small. Or the raccoon hat thing. Or the fox, yeah, I don't know. So many memories, but they're all kind of like blurred into one. Yes. Ugh. The Around the Twist, just so good. I think the lighthouse for Around the Twist is on the other side, the other peninsula. It's on the Great Ocean Road side. That's an amazing place to go. Some fun texture in these hills. And we're all going to have the Around the Twist song in our heads for the next day. Half of you are probably like, oh, I don't know what she's talking about. The heck is Around the Twist? Iconic. we go, my little lighthouse. How fun. I feel like I need to get a little bit darker here. Yeah. The kid who played Bronson in Round the Twist went to my primary school. The first Bronson. You're on the Wikipedia for the series. It's so good. It's so, like, 90s. It's amazing. Okay. Lighthouse. Done. How fun. Let's keep going. Oh, the artichoke in my backyard. We let it go too far before we could eat it because I just was fascinated by the flower, how it flowered. These guys are like dinosaurs, aren't they? Okay, let's draw this artichoke. I'm going to make it be right in the middle. So pretty. Lots of kind of soft blobby shapes. Linda Twist is Pete's 14-year-old twin sister whose interests include feminism, environmentalism, and judo. Excellent. It is excellent. And you know, back when it was made, her feminism was like teased quite a lot, you know? Definitely taught me about, especially the ocean and stuff. Oh, there was an episode where she turned into a mermaid. That was a good one. Anyway, we can stop talking about Round the Twist now. Don't want to exclude everyone. The thing is banging again. What have I done? It's... oh my goodness, you guys. It's like doing camera stuff. I don't know how people know how to do stuff. I don't know. It's hard to know how to set things up properly and how to do tripods properly. It may look like I know what I'm doing a lot of the time, but I really don't. I really don't know what I'm doing a lot of the time. When it comes to the fancy technical stuff, it's all just like floating around and trying to figure it out until something works or not. A lot of Googling. Faking it till you make it. But I was very proud of my doing the green screen thing today, figuring how that worked. Got up extra early. I gave myself like 3 hours to figure out how to set up my green screen for the live stream. And it literally took me half an hour. So easy. I want to darken up this background, so I'm going to put a layer of dark blue. There we go. There's my funny little artichoke. That's quite cute. I like it. Here we go. One last thing, a stage musical based on the television series was developed. It premiered in Brisbane at the Playhouse Queensland Performing Arts Centre in November. Do you watch other creators to get tech tips? Like, sometimes I usually just Google if I'm like, I want to achieve this effect. I'll just Google how to do that. Yeah. There's always a YouTube, isn't there, for things. Okay, there's my artichoke. Let's put that there. Now we've done our next set of 4, I'm gonna run a quick ad. And again, I'm sorry about the ads. I'm really sorry about the ads. They won't take long. Okay, here we go. And then we'll continue the next one. Hee hee. Yeah, like, I've been doing YouTube for several years now, and I've been doing live streaming for several years on all sorts of different platforms, so I've learnt a lot. And I studied animation, so I learnt a lot about how to set up cameras and that sort of thing for stop motion and all that kind of stuff. So I have the knowledge there over all the years of doing things and trying things and trial and error. And I also grew up with we were one of the last families in our class to get the internet and stuff, so I probably wasn't until I was early teens that we got the internet, but yeah, quickly figured out how to use it. So always growing up with internet and tech stuff and things, but it's all just like trying to figure stuff out as I go, But green screen, never done that before. That was fun. Funny. The setup looks great. Oh, thanks, Jess. That was my chicken fail of this stream. All right. Ad's probably well and truly done now. What should we do next? Oh, these are cute. It's a bit out of focus. They're like, they're not thistle. They're like a cornflower or something. No, not cornflower. Oh, I forgot what they're called. But they're cute and they look like thistles. So, let's do it. I'm going to start with some of this purpley pink, and I'm just going to sketch in their little hairdos. And layer. Time to layer. Who knows what these are called? Not thistles. I know that. I know that they're not. They're really tiny. They're from this family. The thistle family. But they're somebody else. Their leaves are very fun. Might get a bit of like a bluey greyish blue. Doesn't really add some little, doesn't really, can't really see it. What about this colour for this bit? Cute. And maybe a bit of brown, just to tone down that hotness. I'm moving a bit faster now, and I hope you don't mind. I want to make sure we have 15. artworks. So then when you combine the other week's one with this week's one, you have 30. That is fun. Now my favorite bit, where I am going to cut in to create the little fun shapes on the top of these flowers. Michelle, I'm going to do the rest tomorrow. Kittens keep knocking my markers down. So, oh, that's nice. Enjoy the kittens. Enjoy hanging out. Look at that. Fun. Do a soft layer of this. This has been a nice session, nice and chill, and a bit silly. Cute. Put some slightly different green in there as well. Bring it all together. I want to do a little bit of a shadow under here. Yep. Cute. There we go. Those little guys, there they are. Funny, they don't look like that much up close, but they look really cute next to everything else. Okay, we continue on to the next one. Okay, what have we got next? Horses. These horses were in Ireland. How cute are they? The little grey one was playing with that little water trough there. It was fun, very funny. It may be a Centeura nigra, also known as the knapweed. Yes, that's the one. That's the one. Oh, good finding. Thank you very much for that. For researching that for me. Horse. I'm going to, white horse or baby horse? So we have 15 altogether, so 3 more to go. 3 more to go. I think I'm going to draw the white horse. But I'm going to make it small. I'm going to exclude the baby horse. Feel free to do the same, or do all of them. Yeah, so after these 3, including this one, we will do a bit of a show and tell. And yeah, in the Discord. I put a link in the chat already to the Discord if you want to join. Hopefully, is it, if you're a latecomer, can you still scroll back through the chat, or does it start fresh when you start a new page? Do I need to put the link to Discord back in? Is what I'm asking. Horses are hard to draw. I just tend to make them look like dogs, because that's what I'm used to. In the animation studio that I used to work at, we had a competition to see who could draw the worst horse or the worst bicycle each week, and it was so funny. and people would like purposely draw them badly. And it was just the most fun. The silliest thing. Because they're like known for being really difficult to draw. Horses and bicycles. My horse just looks like a fox. You were still able to see it when you hop back in and out. That's great. You avoid drawing anything with legs. That's funny. Fair. Feel free to skip this one if you want. Lisa, you found it. That's amazing. Good. I'm glad that it's that easy. I mean, I draw greyhounds so often you'd think that drawing horses wouldn't be that much more difficult. It's funny with horses, I either get them very good and done perfectly or just completely, what the heck is that thing? Is that even an animal? Like right now, I don't know how to salvage this horse. Some bad decisions were made. Oh well, like I said earlier, if it looks terrible, it'll kind of disappear amongst all of the other drawings we did. A little bit, potentially. But it's also okay to draw badly sometimes. It makes us learn more. And I know no one wants to hear that. But it must be heard. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I'm struggling with my horse. But we can move on right now. No more horsey. I don't even know what that is. Just don't look at it. Okay, 2 more to go. We have these cockies eating my sunflowers. This is a tough one as well. Obviously, you don't have to do both of the birds because then it might just look like a mess of shapes. I'm going to just try and do one, and I'm going to do it like fully negative space. So I'm going to basically draw the outline of the cockies, or the cockatoos. We call them cockies. And instead of drawing the inside of the cockies details, I'm going to just fill in the background around the negative space of the cocky. And that's the simple way to describe negative space. It's just the outline of the thing, but you colour in the outside of it, not the inside of it. This complex, this one. So I won't mind if you decide you don't want to draw it, but it's also, it could be funny and fun to see what happens. It's good to stay kind of light-hearted, isn't it, with your own work when you're attempting something that is way out of comfort zone. It's a good excuse to laugh at yourself. I will include, though, the little yellow crest thing, just so we can see what it is, and the eye, I guess. And maybe the feet. The little tail is also, difficult. And the tail is there like that. I mean, it wouldn't be a Scribble Brigade without a little bit of a challenge to it, would it? Now, get a bit darker. Yeah, these guys were, they're so funny. Kept like creeping into my backyard to eat the sunflowers that were at the end of their life around, I don't know when, December, January. And they're just so brave and chill, our dear cockies, that when I went out there to take photos, they were like, yeah, you can take photos, I guess. But then my dog BB came out and they let her look at them for a while. And then BB did a boo. And the cockies were like, whoa! And they had to leave because they got scared. But give them 3 minutes, they were back. I didn't mind. They're funny things. There we go, there's my little cocky. They are menaces. They're very loud as well. EBDB, thank you for being here. There's my cocky, nice and simple. I didn't put any like shading or shadows in or anything like that. It's just a weird blobby shape to hopefully distract from my terrible horse. One more, and then we can do a show and tell. This is a long Scribble Brigade, but it's okay because I love it. Okay. The last one I have is a nice flowery one again. These are my favorite ones to do. Especially like making it a bit more abstract and blobby, like this one here and this one here. Really fun, just to kind of loosen up with some details. So I'm gonna use this as an excuse for that, to do that. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. This is our last one. Oh, that's a bit of orange. Just blob in some orange. I'm kind of changed the shape a little bit here just to make it a fun image. I mean, these reference images are they're reference images. You don't have to, you can be inspired by them. You don't have to do them exactly as they appear. That means that it's even more interesting. Everyone does it their own way. When you're like inspired by the reference rather than actually doing the reference exactly as it appears, but it's also fine to do it as it appears if that's your comfy thing, or if that's your challenge you've set for yourself. You want to get better at stuff, at drawing stuff from still life and whatnot. I'm just gonna color chunk in some greens around here for the different leaves, and then I'll do my fun negative space moments. These are also menacing. Oh, the cockies are menacing. I'm up in the Yarra Ranges and the cockies are my default morning alarm. Yeah. I used to live in the Yarra Ranges too, and they very much are like that. Very fun. Sometimes, you know, if you're feeling sick and the cockies are going ham, you're like, no, please, no. But they make me laugh. They're very silly. Silly guys. Mm-hmm. These leaves are so cute. I mean, these flowers are so cute. And just like the little black dot. They're just so orange and then black dot in the middle. Very fun. I remember making potions out of these flowers when I was a child in the backyard. I was definitely the potion maker in our family. How cute. Finding some interesting shapes in the leaves as I go. It's quite cute. I like it. Okay, I think we're done. I think we should do some show and tell, my favorite. I just keep going. I say we stop and then I keep going. Because drawing is so fun. Alright, let's stop. Let's stop there. That's a nice one. Nice and simple. Very cute. There we go. They are pretty, but they do, yes, they do get out of control. Okay, let's now move over back to this screen. Ta-da! There we go. There's my 15 that we did today. I really like the first one, the pansy. I like the Pia. I like the one with the fence. I like the orange flowers that we just did. This one too. Ooh, I like this set. And there was last week's, or 2 weeks ago, one there. They're really cool. It's such a fun way to fill up a sketchbook spread. And I really liked pre-blobbinating first and then sticking them on. So I don't know if maybe I'll take this off and stick these ones in as well and kind of go like spread across over this drawing a little bit. I don't know. Or maybe I do have a brand new sketchbook that I started the other day. Maybe I can pop it in there. Yay. Okay, so let's head over to the Discord and have a look at some. Oh, there's already a bunch. Let's chuck what you want in there. Let me put the Discord link again just for ease. If you want to join the Discord, more than welcome. Down the left side at the bottom, there's a little category called Art Togetherness, and below that is the Scribble Brigade. So feel free to pop in, take a photo, pop in what you want to show us there. Don't feel like you have to show us everything, or don't feel like you have to show anything at all. And if you want, you can even write a little thing being like, I used Tombow markers, I used this. You don't have to, but love to hear what you all use and stuff. These look great. These look really, really good. Okay, I'm going to run a quick ad and then we can do that. Have water. Quick nose blow. I love it. Yeah, making tiny art is fun. I love working small. I work small naturally, so this was a really lovely challenge for me. It's harder for me to work really big. So, I don't know. I wonder if one Scribble Brigade we should do a really big artwork. I don't know. I don't know how that would work, but we can figure it out. Let's jump over to the Discord and cheerlead each other on and get excited about people's artworks. I'm very much looking forward to it. Oh, these look so good. Cool. Okay, I'm moving over there now so you can see. Ta-da! Woohoo! I added a new show and tell GIF just above, which is fun. All right, so here is, let me quickly zoom and show you some of the last couple of weeks that we did. A lot of us continued on and made more. Mandy used watercolour, which I think is very cool, very brave. Yeah, so beautiful, so fun. Those are my ones. I love. This is so good. I like this one, how it's all different shapes and like different styles. They're really fun. Over pre-blobbinated. Amazing. Look how clever we are. This person used their own photos and did a ton. Look at this, Caitlin's beautiful soft. Let's have a look at what we've done today though. Well, if you've joined the Discord, you'll be able to have a look at all of the past Scribble Brigade things. Okay, Wicked Ash. Oh, I like how you laid this out. This is fun. With the, yeah, oh yes, you were talking about doing the gold around the edge. That's lovely. Look at my little Pia. I think your cocky is really cool. I like how you stylized it. And the two yellow flowers above. I like how you've like dabbed a little bit of gold in a couple of them. Like the dog's collar and the flower. It's fun to see all your swatching down the side as well. How lovely. Beautiful. Usually with the Patreon show and tells I spend a bit longer and look at everything, but because there's more people in the public one, I'm not going to spend heaps of time, but we're going to have a good chunk of time anyway. I want to just move my screens around so I can see what's happening in chat while we're also looking at these. Great. Good. Good. Who's next? Yams. Loving the bird. I get to put this in my studio vlog. Oh, fun. Well, let us know. There's a little self-promo section when you do. Love to watch. How sweet are these? They're like little vignettes from a story, from a film, from a storybook or something. How sweet. The horse looks great. And the artichokes, I love the artichokes. On the top right with the neo colours, right? Mixture of neo colours and tombos. I love it. They look amazing. The orange. I like that we did use a bit of orange this time. There's some good pops of orange across all of them. Layla. Oh, I love the style with the black outline. How cute. Look at the horses. Your artichokes are good. Look how juicy they are. Amazing. Pia is so cute. I love it. The pansy, the first pansy is nice. And the beach scene. That looks so good. That looks so good. I love it. The orange flowers. Fun. Hee. Wild Wolf, and thank you so much. I woke up in the middle of the night and enjoyed being able to be here with you all live. That's so fun. Yams, yes, Neocolors, Prismas, and Tombos. Amazing. Hee. I like the orange flowers a lot in this one. Amazing. Thank you, Layla. Reb, How sweet. They're like little stamps. I like how one is rectangle. It's really satisfying. Beautiful. Like watercolour pencils. I also love to see how other people have like laid out their spaces, and it's very smart that you added the little colour swatch to the tip of the pencils. That's so smart. The stamp's very clever. How'd you cut that out? Do you have like a tool that cuts that out? That's fun. Beautiful. Beautiful. Ilya, I used coloured pencils. I would have never had the patience for layering like this if these weren't so small. But this was so much fun. Amazing. Oh, that's so beautiful. I love the layering. The beach one, like with the dark beach one with the vignetting, that's beautiful, and the waterfall. Oh, these are just like little moments from a storybook. Feel nostalgic looking at these. Stunning. You might have to go back and make yours look like stamps too. Yes. Everyone's loving the stamps. I love how you can still see the softness of the pencil, like the paper tooth is coming through, but there's still so much like contrast and depth. How lovely. The one with the waterfall, I love that one. The little house as well. Ugh. Gorgeous work. Really, really gorgeous. Small bean. Only scissors I could find were scalloped ones. Oh, these are like little stamps as well. How lovely. So satisfying. They must feel really nice to hold. Oh, you used the cricket machine. That's so cool, Reb. I like the cockies one. That's pulling my focus. And the Pia. Beautiful. Oh, I love an angled shot so you can see the textures. Those orange flowers. Oof, yum. Are they neocolours? Oh, yum. Look at that. Give me a spoon, I'll scoop it up. Have a snack. They look really good, thank you. Tara. Oh, I like how you've got two different kind of styles going on here. Oh, they're on coloured paper? Or did you just paint it? No, there's some on coloured paper. Pretty. I quite like how some of them you've gone right to the edge, but then on a couple you've cut it in a little bit, like you've got the little frame. It's really interesting. I like that effect. The artichokes, yum. The cosmos is great. Oh, pretty. Oh, look at your magical horsey. This is fun. I love how you've just broken out and done your own thing. That is really exciting to look at. Oh, Abby, you used oil pastels for those thick ones. Thank you, Tara. They're gorgeous. Jamie. Oh, fun. Well, that's a little sketchbook. The pansy. How cute is that pansy? Nice sunset as well. Oh, they look good. Oh, the lighthouse one is great. And the one above it with the fence. Beautiful. Oh, I like the little, what do we call them? Knapweed flowers? Beautiful. Satisfying couple of pages there. You should do 2 more just to fill out this page. Or not. It's nice how it is. Amazing. Amazing. Sarah. A mix of pencil, alcohol markers, and acrylic markers. Oh, these are so nice. On watercolour paper as well. So fun to, it's so fun to draw using markers on watercolour paper, I think. The Pia. My puppy. Oh, ooh, I like the 3 knapweed things. I don't know if I'm remembering that properly. I love that. And the fence thing. Cute. These are fun to look at. It reminds me of like frosted glass or like ripply glass. like a Monet ripply glass vibe. Yeah, very painterly. Huh, my baby. That's so cute. I love the effect of the alcohol markers, how they're soft and blurry and out of focus with the little squigglies on top. Beautiful. Thanks, Sarah. Sally, these look fun. Oh, so good. Oh, yes, I like how you've got some elements like poking out from beyond the frame, like in the pansy one. And the one with the fence, that's really pretty. Oh, these are nice. The horses, what the heck? They look so good. And the sunset. How satisfying. Oh. I just had a thought in my head. I was like, I feel like drawing now. Looking at everyone else's drawings, I feel like drawing. Just spend the last 2 hours solidly drawing. Morgan, oh, amazing. I love how you drew them on the grid paper and they all have different frames. Look at my little puppy. Oh, the lighthouse is great. Oh, the third one along on the top row and it's all green. That's so dreamy. It reminds me of a video game. Like a safe place to go in a video game. These are really lovely. So like clean. So fresh. Amazing work, as always. I love it, Morgan. Caitlin, some coloured pencil in my mini sketchbook. Ah, these are nice. I love how you lay them out. I love how they're just like trickled across the page. Your work gives me so many nostalgia feels. The Pia one. I love. Oh, the fence. It's just, we're just going for a little walk across, I don't know, across a landscape, and these are all the little things that we notice when we go on our walk. How lovely. I like how you made the cocky your own. No, those are really lovely pages. Really soft and delicate. Amazing, as always. Boring gremlin. I ended up using gouache. My brothers are the ones at the bottom. He gave up after 4. He did well. It's like, you know, it takes a lot of concentration to do this sort of thing. Like work small and watch a video, do a live stream, you know. How fun. I like the house one at the bottom. These are beautiful. These remind me like, back in my animation days, we would do quick color theory studies of a scene, and they would be in these beautifully loose, layered, textured kind of styles, and this is reminding me of that. How lovely. The Pia one. The orange flowers, I feel like I keep going to everyone's little orange flowers, the last one we did. The cocky. Your brother's work is great as well. He used a quill, right? An ink. I love it. I like the 4th one where it's just kind of wibbly wobbly lines and then just a flower. I like it a lot. It's really fun. Caitlin didn't have the wherewithal for a flying cocky. Fair. Yeah, amazing work. I love also how your desk looks. That's really fun. Amazing. Sarah or Sarah? You use the Kuretake Zig markers. Ooh, so soft and delicate. How lovely. I like how you have this theme of this like very light mint green color. Oh. Yes, that mint color with the purple, bluey purples. I love the color palette. Well done for like sticking to an interesting color palette for all of them as well. It's really effective. Lovely. So lovely. Murapito? These are cute. I like the orange flowers, how one is just like hanging off the side there. That's really effective. the pansy. Aww, they look nice. Dive at Dawn, this was a journey to upload. You got there. These look really nice. Ooh, fun. I love actually, you know, the orange flower one and the cocky one, how it's the outline and not everything is filled in. I think that's really interesting. I like it. The pansies are beautiful. Oh, these are lovely. I like the size of them as well. Yeah, the cocky is beautiful. Amazing. Amazing, amazing. Kristen, it's been a while. Yes, ignore the blobby fence one. We've all got one that we want people to ignore. Oh, amazing. I like the second one down, the ocean, the sky. So rich. Dorsey. Oh, these are nice. The house. Your fence one's nice. It's simple. It's more simple than the others, but it's still lovely. And the one just above it with the tree and the water. I like that little green plant. So gorgeous. Oh, it makes me so happy that you all drew Pia, my black greyhound. The cocky, I love the cocky. That looks great. And the orange flowers. Stunning. Oh, amazing. Thanks everyone. And yeah, if you're watching the replay and you want to add and you're part of the Discord, feel free to like upload. Even if you're doing an old Scribble Brigade from ages ago, feel free to share if you want. We all love cheering each other on. It's really fun. It's really fun to do. Before I pop off, I want to show you also this month's Patreon rewards because I'm doing something a bit different, a bit special. For the first thing I want to say is I have opened a brand new tier for stickers only because I know what it's like. You can't always justify getting a print and a sticker, and I love stickers, so I kind of get it. So yeah, sticker only tier, and this month the sticker is this one here. There. I don't have an individual one with me at the moment, but also in the print and sticker tier, I'm doing a special thing where I'm doing 3 prints. Usually we have only 1 print a month, but this month I thought I would do 3 because I did this little triptych and I think they just need to be together. Everyone just needs one each. So it's a place to plant my feet, a place to lay my body, and a place to rest my mind. And on the back of them is like the sketchbook collage of how I kind of arrived at the concept there. So yeah, with the Orange Bird tier, if you sign up during this month, July, you get 3 prints and a sticker. Or if you just want to do the sticker tier, you get the sticker here, which is like a version of all 3 of them on Photoshop. I kind of cut it out and put it all together to make my my joint one. Anyway, words. There's my Patreon rewards for this month, and I'm very excited about them. So I'll send them off to you early August. So you've got until the end of July to get those. Fun. Anyway, thanks everyone for hanging out with me with this Scribble Brigade. It was really, really lovely. And I'm very excited to now find a spot to stick these ones in. Feel free to tag me on Instagram in your stories. I would love to share them there as well and spread the word. And maybe hopefully see you for the premiere of mine and Lucy's Pencil Dust podcast. We're premiering it, so we're doing a little watch party on that day, Saturday the 26th, and it's Australian time, so make sure you check the time zones. There is a post on Patreon. It's public, so everyone can look at it, and there's a time zone converter on there to help you out. Yeah. Yeah. You're all so wonderful. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for drawing with me. Thank you for researching all the flowers that we drew and just being real nice and sweet and making this place on the internet real cozy and comfy. And, you know, the internet can be scary, and I'm just really grateful that a lot of the people in my orbit are just nice and safe, good people who understand me and I understand you. And yeah, I love drawing with you. I hope you have a really nice day or a real nice sleep wherever you are in the world. And yeah, we'll see you next month for another Scribble Brigade. And just also just around. I've got some videos coming out soon, and you know, fun things. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I need a cup of tea. I will see you all next time. Mwah.